Have you ever looked up at the night sky and wondered where it all came from? How did our planet Earth come to be? The story of Earth's birth is an epic tale, a cosmic journey stretching back billions of years. It's a story of fiery explosions, swirling dust clouds, and the relentless pull of gravity. Imagine a time, before stars, planets, or even space itself. That's where our story begins. It's hard to fathom, but everything we see around us, even ourselves, originated from a single point smaller than a grain of sand. This tiny point contained all the matter and energy that would eventually become the universe. Then something extraordinary happened. This tiny point exploded in an event we call the Big Bang. The Big Bang wasn't your everyday explosion, it was the birth of the universe itself. Imagine a balloon being inflated at an incredible speed. That's similar to how the universe expanded outwards after the Big Bang. As the universe expanded, it cooled down. The intense heat and energy from the Big Bang began to transform into tiny particles. These particles would eventually become the building blocks of everything we see around us. Over millions of years, these tiny particles clump together because of gravity. Gravity is like an invisible force that pulls things towards each other. The larger the object, the stronger its gravitational pull. As more and more particles clumped together, they formed giant clouds of gas and dust. These clouds are called nebulae, and they are the birthplaces of stars. Deep within these nebulae, gravity continued to pull matter together. Imagine a spinning figure skater pulling their arms in close. Just like the skater spins faster, the center of the cloud spun faster and faster as it collapsed. This spinning cloud eventually became so hot and dense that it ignited, forming a star. Our very own star, the Sun, was born this way, along with the rest of our solar system. The Sun's birth left behind a swirling disk of leftover gas and dust. This disk, called a protoplanetary disk, is where Earth and the other planets in our solar system formed. Over millions of years, the dust particles in the disk collided and stuck together, forming larger and larger objects. Think of it like building a giant Lego model, piece by piece. These objects continued to grow, pulling in more and more material through gravity. Eventually, they became large enough to form planets, including our own Earth. The early Earth was a very different place from the planet we know today. It was a hot, molten world, constantly bombarded by asteroids and comets, but over billions of years, Earth cooled and transformed, eventually giving rise to life and everything we see around us.